Hey guys, today is cold. I think it's about 36 out right now. October 28th. We're getting close to Halloween. Pumpkin season is pretty much over, for us at least, and we are full swing Christmas tree season. And I always have to laugh when I walk by. It's so funny because he always runs up thinking I have a pumpkin for him. He's gonna be sorely disappointed in a few weeks when I stop giving him little ones. So right now we are for farm house stuff, we are firewood stacking, hauling, cutting, splitting, all of that. We're trying to get as much wood piled up as possible. Since Owen is not logging anymore, we actually have to be methodical about it this year instead of just knowing that we'll have wood. And we have plenty of wood. That's not the issue. It's that we need to actually, he can't just cut a load every day and bring it home and refill as we need from where he's working or on our property. He actually, we have wood here that we're cutting and splitting and stacking. So that's a new thing for us. It's how I always did it growing up. But when you have the luxury of having wood scraps every day, being able to just load it up and bring it home, then you don't really have to stockpile. So we're busy working on that. I am also about to set up the lights for the Christmas tree stand so that we can figure out the electricity a little better this year compared to how we had it last year. And so I'm gonna set up the lights so that we can hopefully test them even tonight or tomorrow night and start getting that kind of stuff set up. We are supposed to get a couple inches of snow, so I believe it's tonight. So I'm just trying to get everything kind of as much little stuff done as I can, and hopefully I get it all done. So this is part of our field by the highway, and we just kind of have dumped partial loads here, and if there's a truck that has a load or a partial load that they can't get rid of, we just have them bring it here. And so we have a good portion of that cut there that needs to be hauled, but it's all cut and stacked and everything. But then we have all of these pieces out here that are it got left out here from different projects and different drops and stuff. And I'm so glad it's out here and not in my yard, and that's why I have them drop it here. But we're trying to get as much of this stuff picked up as possible as well, because we are fencing it in. We have the fence half done, and so it'll make it a whole bunch easier if we get it out now, and then we can burn it. So I think they're getting the stuff that doesn't need to be split now, and then we got to bring the wood splitter out and split the big stuff. While they're doing that, I'm gonna take the bunting down and figure out a way to get lights up. And now it's time to take down the pumpkin signs too. Man, this fall went quick, but pumpkin season is over. We're out of big ones. We sold out of big ones, which is awesome. So now we got to take down all of the signs. We got those done. So now we can start tearing down the pumpkin stand and start putting up Christmas lights.
October wood and my November wood.
Think that's enough for November? The month of November?
Because October is only 2 more days, so.
Oh, yeah, okay. So now you're starting on December?
Yeah.
Do you know how much firewood you burn?
10 cord. 10 loggers cord.
10 loggers cord. How much a month is that, do you know? I know it depends on how warm it is, but...
I don't know.
Because I know we didn't burn a cord yet, have we?
Probably.
I don't know, we keep our house warm.
I burn as much in a week of January as you burn in a month of October, November.
Months of
Months.
combined or just one total?
Just one.
Okay. That's a pretty impressive backup job. One-handed on a four-wheeler. Look at that.
Everything I ever wanted.
That's a workout, isn't it, Beck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should be doing every day.
I don't think you need any more muscles, though.
Hey,
Oh.
need some more quickness.
Yeah, you're losing your speed. Oh, here's a big one.
Nice ball.
Here now.
Dude, did you even play baseball with football this year?
Alright, should we switch back?
No.
Watch your mom catch one.
Should I be like Beck?
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
That was, I'm short, Dad.
Dem got me right in the leg.
Wow.
Hey, why don't we just bring the crate over here and fill it up? Goes a lot quicker. Well, guys, out of all those pumpkins that we had, this is all that we have left. I feel like that is a pretty dang successful pumpkin season, especially for our second year. We did sell out of all the carvers, and we just have a few small and medium-sized ones left, but I feel like that was a really successful year. One of the downsides to putting stickers on all of the pumpkins this year is that if it was wet or if they somehow got stuck on something, they're on the ground. I know that last year we had price tags all over as well because we had everything individually priced, or we individually priced all the pumpkins there too. So I don't think it's nearly what it was last year. It just, I think is just something you notice kind of at the end when you're trying to get everything cleaned up. Definitely was not expecting to get all of the pumpkins brought up today, but that was a nice surprise. So now it's time to start putting the staples in the tops of the posts so we can string lights. It is really starting to get cold. I'm gonna have to get a hat and gloves soon, but I wanted to show you what I'm doing here. So each post, I'm actually, in the future, we're gonna cut at about here, which is about maybe 12, 18 inches above this post. And so this year, I'm just trying to see what it looks like. I'm just putting a staple right here on each post. And then that way the clip on the lights can just clip right there. And so then it'll go from like the clip will go on this one, and then on each one the whole length of the fence. So now that I got the staples in the top of the post, I need to figure out if I'm gonna do the new LED lights that I bought last year on the inside, like for overhead lighting, or if I'm gonna do them on the outside. And I think I'm gonna do them from post to post on the outside, because I don't know how much light they're actually gonna give off. I mean, I bought them all new. They were on clearance last year at the end of Christmas, so I bought what they had for clear, warm lights. And so I don't quite know how bright they're actually gonna be. So I'm gonna use the lights that I had. I'm thinking through this as I'm talking. So I'm gonna use the lights that I had to go from the posts over, but I'm gonna use the new lights that I got to go on the outside for right now, and I can always change it if need be. We're running ahead of schedule, which is a rarity in our family, but I think that that's what I'm gonna do. So I bought 9 of these, I think it is, maybe 8 of these last year from Target. When they were on clearance, they were 90% off, and I bought what they had left. They're 100 lights, 67 feet in length, and they're a warm white LED. So I bought what they had because that's what I was looking for. I got an entire shopping cart of these lights for like 20 bucks. They were 90% off. Normally $24.99, so do the math. And I got an entire shopping cart for like dirt cheap. Okay, gotta find the end. And I actually, oh boy, I gotta do it this way because I want the end way down here. So each of these is about 8 foot. So we have 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64. So I should start over on that corner where it's second one in. Well, I'm about 2 feet short. So when I'm watching this next year, I need to start with the female end of the plug, the very first post, and work my way backwards. So that means I have to roll up the male end of the post, or the male end of the lights first. Just a reminder for next year. I need like that much so that I can tie them on the loops so that they can be, does that make sense? So I need like maybe
more than one section of this?
I need like 5 or 6. Should probably put a disclaimer in here, Owen.
I'll be the guy in the background.
We are what you would call experts.
Don't try this at home. Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I'm gonna dull my chainsaw doing this.
I know, and you just sharpened it too. So I'm just going like that. I think I got it. Just do a loop around there, And then this gets tied onto the fencing staple. Now, Owen, can you hold this right there if possible? Thank you. Perfect. Got it. Thank you. It's now dark. We got the 2 strands of lights up all the way along the length of the fence that's done. And now we're gonna test out, it's actually part of the solar kit from the greenhouse, but we just wanna see how bright these lights are. And so we brought that down so we can test out the lights and see how bright they are at night.
Okay, ready? Put it on here.
No, put it on there first, right?
Sure. So that's what you want me to do.
Now do we need to, okay.
Ready?
No, go ahead, just do it. My eyes are shut.
It's nothing. You see it?
Nope.
It sparked just a little bit. I wonder if I can touch this.
I don't know.
I think so.
I don't, I wouldn't.
I'm fine.
Getting shocked?
No.
Why are you so jumpy then?
Because I might get shocked.
Okay, so let me turn off you get the lights ready to plug in.
Okay.
And I want to turn off the headlights.
Okay.
Is there a power button on this thing?
Yes, on the back here, I think.
Okay, so you might want to turn that on. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go. Ooh. That looks awesome. They look like LED bulbs, but they're not as bad as they could be. They're not blue, so that's good. You know? On camera, they look really warm.
Really what?
Really warm. They're a lot less blue than those, so that's good. Yay!
How are they gonna know?
So the lights seem to be working great. They're a nice warm light. They're obviously not incandescent, but considering we're going with solar and we don't have any AC, right? AC.
Sure.
We don't have
Oh, yeah.
any like real electric. I think it's called AC that you like plug in. We are really, really, really lucky that LED is what it is now. So it looks amazing. I can't wait to get the rest put up. But we have to finish the rest of the fence, and then we can, once that's done, we can start putting up the cross pieces so that it provides more overhead lighting for where the trees are. So we got a lot accomplished today. It feels great, and I feel like we have a great jump start on the Christmas tree season. We'd love it if you would subscribe to our videos and watch what we're up to, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.